Nah. Only when something is harmful to us, it is difficult to bear. At that time, we have to protect ourselves from it. જ્યારે આપણે કહીએ છીએ harsh rays of the hot summer sun, harsh means something that might harm you, something that is rough on you. Harsh rays of the hot summer sun. તેવી જ રીતે, let us look at the word scorching heat. અહીંયા પણ એવું જ આઈડિયા છે. We are inventing ways of protecting ourselves from the scorching heat. એટલે અહીંયા heat scorching છે. એટલે કેવી છે? ખૂબ ભયંકર, આપણને બાળી નાખે તેવી, આપણને સનસ્ટ્રોક થઈ જાય તેવી. Therefore, we have to protect ourselves from the heat. Hence, scorching heat. Let's continue. Now, we have found a way to use the hot rays of the sun. The scientists, remember students, those scientists? Yes, the scientists have successfully converted the heat from sun rays into electricity. Electricity to તમને ખબર જ હશે, વીજળી. As you know, we need energy to run vehicles, to light our homes and streets, to cook food, to run factories, even to run our television sets and computers. We make use of different kinds of energy for different purposes. In the same way, we get energy from various sources. ઘણી બધી જગ્યાએથી we get energy. These sources are coal, petrol, water, wind, and so on. Scientists have generated electricity from the sun rays. Remember students? Generated, that is made. Scientists have generated electricity from the sun rays. In fact, scientists believe that in a warm country like India, the sun can be a major source of energy. During recent times, many experiments have been conducted in Gujarat to tap this natural source of energy. To tap, એટલે to use this natural source of energy. એટલે કયા સોર્સની આપણે વાત કરી રહ્યા છે? The sun. The heat from the sun rays is utilized, એટલે used to produce electricity. Once again, produce, that is to make. People have already started making use of solar cookers, solar heaters, solar batteries. See, in this paragraph, we are talking about how many things are being done in Gujarat and how India is considered very ideal for using solar energy. India can use solar energy to its maximum advantage. Let's continue reading. Have you noticed shining glass-like plates? Remember glass-like plates? Yes. Have you noticed shining glass-like plates on the top of multi-story buildings, hospitals, hotels, factories and offices? They are solar heaters. Solar heaters. This device collects energy from the rays of the sun. This energy is converted into heat. The heat produced from solar energy is used to heat water. This water then is put to varied uses. Remember, many uses such as bathing, cooking, cleaning, washing, drinking and so on. In this paragraph, we talk about how solar energy can be used. In fact, we describe the solar heater in detail. Let's continue. The energy produced from the solar rays can also light bulbs and keep our homes, offices and streets illuminated. Remember, lighted up. There are some villages and industrial areas in Gujarat where this source of energy is used to light up the streets at night. Thus, with their innovative, creative, new, thus with their innovative ideas and hard work, scientists have turned the bane into a blessing. The bane into a blessing. This is an idiom. આ પેરેગ્રાફમાં એવું કહે છે how scientists have turned sun rays which are generally harmful to us into a blessing. કઈ રીતે અલગ અલગ જગ્યાએ આપણે સોલર એનર્જીનો ઉપયોગ લાઇટ ને ઇલેક્ટ્રિસિટી पैदा કરવા માટે કરી શકીએ છીએ. Let's read the last paragraph now. Man has taken help of science and technology and developed varied ways of producing energy from different sources. The sun is a source of abundant energy. Abundant, lots. Let us hope that we are able to use solar energy and provide electricity to remote areas in our country. That's indeed a ray of hope, isn't it? A ray of hope. This is another idiom. કોઈ પણ બાબત આપણને આશા આપે, we call it a ray of hope. And this paragraph concludes how solar energy is very useful to us and can become very important in connecting us to the remote areas in our country. તો આપણે સરસ idioms જોઈ લીધા. We looked at the paragraphs, what they talked about. We looked at various words. Now that we have understood all these things, we are going to do a fun activity. આ activity કરવા માટે સૌપ્રથમ we will have to number the paragraphs in the passage of activity 4. So, જલ્દી જલ્દી ટેક્સ્ટ બુક ખોલી નાખો, ફરીથી પેજ 32 પર જાઓ. Let's number the paragraphs. This is paragraph number 1. તમે પણ લખી કાઢો. This is paragraph number 2. ચાલો જલ્દી જલ્દી લખી કાઢો. The second paragraph. This is paragraph number 3. પછી આવે છે fourth paragraph ની શરૂઆત. This paragraph continues to the next page. That is page number 33. Let us write the number there, here. This is the fourth paragraph. Now this one is paragraph number 5. Paragraph number 5. Solar heater વાળો paragraph. Then we have the 6th paragraph. And the last paragraph is paragraph number 7. Now, here are a few pictures for you. આ pictures નું આપણે શું કરીશું? You will look at the picture carefully. Understand the picture. અને ત્યાર પછી match the picture to a paragraph. હવે સમજ પડી આપણે કેમ paragraphs number કર્યા? You will simply have to say આ picture નો matching paragraph છે paragraph number જે કોઈ હોય. Okay, let's take an example. Here is the first picture. Now look at it carefully. It's the map of India. But થોડો જુદો છે ને? Notice the colors. It's blue in the east, but it gets bright orange by the time it comes to Gujarat and Rajasthan. है ना? I am sure by now you have guessed what it represents. Yes, bright orange color represents the heat. So this picture talks about the hot temperatures and the hot sun in India, especially in Gujarat. હવે આ પિક્ચરને આપણે પેસેજની સાથે મેચ કરવાનું છે. So let us look at the passage. હવે વિચારો, પેસેજ સામે જુઓ, વિચારો કયા પેરેગ્રાફમાં ઇન્ડિયાના અને ગુજરાતના હોટ ટેમ્પરેચરની વાત થઈ છે? Look at the passage. આ પેરેગ્રાફ નંબર 2 માં ખૂબ બધી ગરમીની વાત થઈ હતી ને? Yes. See, it is talking about the harsh sun, sunstrokes, scorching heat. So this picture matches with paragraph number 2. હવે ખ્યાલ આવી ગયો આપણે આ મેચિંગ એક્ટિવિટી કઈ રીતે કરીશું? Let us look at the next picture. અરે વાહ, આમાં તો બહુ બધી વસ્તુઓ છે. આમાં સોલર બેટરીઝ છે, સોલર કુકર છે, સોલર હીટર છે, હે ને? ત્રણેય છે. કયા પેરેગ્રાફમાં બધાની વાત આવી છે? ચેક કરો. Did you find it? Yes, paragraph number 4. આ પેરેગ્રાફમાં આપણે જોઈએ છીએ કઈ રીતે અલગ અલગ રીતે સોલર એનર્જીનો આપણે ઉપયોગ કરી શકીએ છીએ. This picture matches paragraph number 4. ચલો હવે નેક્સ્ટ પિક્ચર જોઈએ. આ કઈ પેનલ્સ છે? સોલર પેનલ્સ. અને આને આપણા પેસેજમાં કઈ રીતે ડિસ્ક્રાઇબ કરી છે? કોઈને યાદ આવ્યું? કાચ જેવી પેનલ્સ? યસ, glass like panels. તો glass like panels ની વાત and how they relate to heating of water and other things કેમાં આવેલી છે? Yes, paragraph number 5. This picture matches paragraph number 5. આ એક્ટિવિટી કરવામાં તો મજા આવી. Now it's time for homework. પણ આ હોમવર્કમાં પણ તમને ખૂબ મજા આવશે. Here is paragraph number 3 for you. તમે ટેક્સ્ટબુકમાં માર્ક કરેલો છે ને પેરેગ્રાફ નંબર 3. હા, હવે આ પેરેગ્રાફને તમારે ખાસ વાંચવાનો છે ફરીથી. Understand it. Then you have to draw a picture based on it. It can be anything related to paragraph number 3. આપણે જેમ પિક્ચર્સ મેચ કર્યા ને પેરેગ્રાફ્સને, એવી રીતે હવે તમારે પેરેગ્રાફને જોઈને પોતે એના પર બેસ્ડ પિક્ચર ડ્રો કરવાનું છે. તો ઘરે જઈને ફટાફટ તમારું હોમવર્ક કરવાનું ચાલુ કરી દેજો. So today we read a very informative passage about solar energy. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed too. We will meet in the next class and continue talking about solar energy. See you in next class. Bye bye.